Hachi Machi, Red Bank, New Jersey. The boys are coming out to the Count Basie Theater August 17th, one of the biggest shows we have ever done. So grab the squad and come on out for a little AYG Live.
And that ain't it. In September, we're doing the Route 66 tour. We're starting in Chicago, hitting St. Louis, Tulsa, Oklahoma City, Albuquerque, New Mexico, Flagstaff, Arizona, Las Vegas, Nevada, and Los Angeles. We got a bus. We're going the whole way. 10 shows in 12 days. We're filming the whole thing. Get your tickets. We'll see you there.
Welcome to another exciting edition of Are You Garbage? The show where you find out if your favorite comedians are classy individuals or absolute trash. Now, here are your hosts, Kevin Ryan and H. Foley.
Hey, everybody out there, and welcome back to everybody's favorite podcast. This is Are You Garbage?
You know it.
It's that little show we sit down with your favorite comedians, and we find out if they're good to be classy.
Yeah.
Or if they're just a big old piece of trash.
Trash.
I'm your host, H. Foley, coming at you on a sweltering day. We're out back here with Tooties in a new edition. She got the first big Pico bill of the summer. That's the power company down here in South Philadelphia. And she is none too happy. If you notice, it's a little balmy in here, a little warm. She's not doing the AC.
Okay.
Put the fan on you when you go to sleep, and the window's open. She's sleeping at her boyfriend, so she don't give a shit. My co-host is coming at you from across the table. A little amused this week, maybe a little bit. I got a chuckle out of him with the heat and all that stuff.
Sure, more of a nervous energy. This guy's bombing.
Yeah, good.
Jesus Christ.
He's the CEO of Are You Garbage. He is an international businessman, and he's the king of the boardwalk, baby, in the summertime. So look out. You see him over there at Sam's Pizza. Treat him with a little respect.
Somebody get the big man a popsicle or something. That guy's on the fritz.
Woo, hot in here, huh? Kevin James Ryan, everybody.
What up, gang? Thanks for tuning in. As always, please make sure you rate, review, subscribe on iTunes. Full video available on YouTube. As you know, those numbers are
true to rough.
Cooking.
Doing okay.
And then, obviously, my favorite website of all time, www.patreon.com/areyougarbage. You go over there, you get all the bonus content your little heart could ever desire, baby. I'm talking weekly bonus episodes of AYG. I'm talking weekly episodes of Hard Feelings. I'm talking all the videos we've made over the past 4 years. Got to be about 30, 40 of them Jones on there.
A lot going on over there. It's
Check it out. And then obviously areyougarbage.com for all your live show needs, baby. We got a big one this summer at the Count Basie Theater in Red Bank, New Jersey, August 17th. Get your tickets. And obviously the Route 66 tour, Chicago to L.A. The boys are making the goddamn journey.
Well, a little over a month away from the Count Basie Theater. That'll be our biggest show. Yeah, something like that. It's very close to Town Hall, which was our biggest show. Beautiful theater over there.
Beautiful.
Cute little
Roxborough.
town. Come out and see the boys. And how about a nice shout-out to our producer extraordinaire? That magic man makes us all look good. Works the ones, the twos, the threes, and the fours. He crosses the T's and he dots the I's. It's T-Bone McMuffin. Toby McMullen, everybody.
What up, boys?
What's that shirt? Is that a race car shirt?
No, it's a gut bust. It's some Atlanta hardcore band.
Okay.
A fan gave it to me at the show.
Oh, very nice.
cool.
Yeah.
Was it worn?
No,
It was new?
It washed nice.
Oh. I love an old T-shirt, man, that I would get from like an older cousin.
Sure.
It had a little bit of their smell on it.
Okay.
I
Creepo.
like that.
Yeah.
I like that. Their laundry detergent that their mom used. It was nice. It's a good time.
There you go. You got that. Jesus Christ.
Anyway, I had something I wanted to tell you guys about.
Sure.
What can we do for you, Toby?
Fucking spike strips over here.
Our door's always open to you, my friend.
I mean, you just opened a portal to 1974 in your brain.
Yeah. You were somewhere else.
You were gone.
I was complimenting the gentleman on his T-shirt.
You were rooting through your aunt's drawers, not your aunt by blood either. If you catch him, I drove a little freaky naughty.
That wasn't.
Check in, will you?
That wasn't wrong.
What?
If it was an aunt by marriage, you're doing a little peeking.
It ain't right. I'll tell you that much. It depends listen, if that aunt came into your life as you were, like if you were born and that's your aunt, that's your blood aunt. That's
sure.
You don't know any different. That is introduced as your aunt. And
But
your
there
uncle.
might have been a divorce or two.
Hey.
All of a sudden, the new model comes rolling off the lot.
Sure.
That's fair game.
All's fair in love and war, baby, and incest.
Don't leave me alone with her to cook out. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, goddamn athlete.
I ever tell you I was driving down the shore with a friend of mine, and his aunt was driving us down. Did I ever tell you this? Man, whoo-wee. she was a piece. A nice, hot. And then we're driving down.
How old of a fella are you?
Old enough to know that she's out of my league.
So this is like a couple summers ago. Or
this was Memorial Day. She starts talking about how she got breast implants. And I was like, dude, I was slipping out of my seat. I was like, lady, you're fucking killing me down here. I got these goddamn hormones pumping through me. You're talking
tiny air on.
You're talking about a set of fake hands. No, I gotta look. I gotta see the doctor's handiwork.
Licking goldfish dust off your fingers. You don't say.
Yeah, fucking real embarrassed that I got the big bag of combos at the gas station.
Who'd you go to? Gorman? He's good. Huh? Yeah, we got two or three, a couple of those in the mix there. A couple of people that my dad might have worked with that got divorced, that got, new lady friend floating
New
around.
eye candy.
New eye candy. They didn't mind showing it off either.
Yeah,
you know who hated those broads? The wives.
Sure. Young trollop coming in, fucking all the men oogling at Thanksgiving.
So, Dave, how's Sandy doing? Do you still talk to her?
I had a couple of
Jabbing 'em?
I have a couple male cousins who are older, who are still good look, but like at their time,
Sure.
really good looking dudes.
Sure.
Really cool, good looking, like
Pulled tail.
very accomplished athletes and stuff like that. Man, and some of these broads, I was still younger, dude. They'd be bringing them home for Thanksgiving. Just fucking sitting there with peas falling out of my mouth. Man, it was all right. Yeah. Hoping to pull her in the Pollyanna. I thought.
Get her a little nighty. What? That's all I can afford.
I'm sitting next to Kristen. What? Hey, Kristen, I see you just seat over here.
You have pudding on your shirt. She's like,
That brings up.
I thought you meant now. I was like,
I was being hurt.
what kind of pudding did I have on the way in?
Dude, that hit,
They're on to me.
That hit you in such a real place.
I was like, that didn't have any pie. I thought it was poop. That's what I thought.
I thought you were talking to me.
You
Shit.
both froze.
Like an eagle eye over here.
We're fucking broadcasting here.
Bringing up
Toby.
old shit.
Yeah, what the fuck?
In school newspaper.
I'll
Shut up.
I'll throw an exit on it next time.
When was the last time you were driven in a car by someone? Like, when's the last time you were in a car where your mom was driving?
Oh, she don't
Do
drive.
you allow that?
No. Maybe if I'm drunk after dinner, I'll drive to dinner. If like, I mean,
I've had to do that in the burbs.
what?
Coming out of Myrna's, like 9:30.
Let her drive.
Oh,
Yeah, you're all fucking porked up.
Cross-eyed hitting Patty with a no-look keypad.
Yeah, that happened.
You good?
That happened at Scoogies when we were over there.
She's got to move the seat up like crazy. Big fella was driving this before you, huh?
Like Hightower was driving it.
Yeah, I'm big on my mom. I'll drive. I'm even good with that with my wife. I'll drive that, which is a very dirtbag behavior because she don't really booze.
The dirtiest.
So I'll drive there, and then it's like it's pretty bad. I'll walk into like a Christmas party or whatever, or like when I know all my boys, all my cousins, everyone's there, and I know if I'm a little late, they're already.
Here, take my geese and put them in the microwave. Make sure that fob don't work.
I'll toss her the keys on the walk in and then ignore her for like 6 hours. I'm like behind the bar holding court.
Yeah, Patty's always good for that. Patty, maybe a half a gin and tonic once in a great while. Always ready to hop behind the wheel.
Sure.
She's a good wheel man.
Sure.
Especially when Uncle Hank drops for dinner.
Niecy likes her white wine, so
Yeah, it's a problem.
it depends. A lot of times she's like, if we go to my brother or sister, she'll just crash there. I'm taking an Uber home in the suburbs like a jerk off. That guy,
Some guy delivering pizzas.
oh man, he shows up. You put it in, it's like, hey, I'll be there in 88 minutes. He shows up. There's kids in the car. You're like, what the fuck is this?
I gotta drop this calamari off real quick. You're in a second stop. Tommy, what can we do for you? I apologize.
Oh, all good, bro.
What's going on?
I just had a little bit of a. You know how sometimes you get a nice little treat, something that comes out of nowhere. You're like, what a pleasant surprise.
Sure.
Something small that just changes your whole day.
Did I call you or something like that?
Oh, certainly not.
Yeah. That's when you don't call me. That's my little treat. I said, oh, his phone must be dead.
Is that right?
So I switched it back over to the cauliflower pizzas because I'm lying to myself, trying to tighten it up.
Sure.
Bust open.
They're good.
They are good.
They're good. They're good.
Bust open a nice little frozen pizza last night.
California Pizza Kitchen?
I think I know where this is going.
Kylie Power.
Take a shot, please, sir.
The cardboard?
No?
Okay. They got rid of the cardboard on the bottom. I guess they're cutting cost.
Sure.
So you
All
don't
the cheese and stuff is shaken off, and you got to put it on top.
No, this was a nice thing. That's an annoyance.
Oh, a nice
Good
thing.
thing.
That was-
It had the little ottoman in the middle of the pizza.
Oh, ottoman in a frozen pizza?
I don't know. Maybe they're pre-gaming. I don't know.
Are you trying to take this company?
There was a 20 bag in there.
Oh, no. But now we're
Hit me
dreaming
with it.
big.
I'm on the edge of my seat here. What was it?
Some mess up at the factory. Double cheese.
Whoa.
Oh, you shouldn't just get an extra cheese pizza.
Absolutely not. I ordered 4 of the same one.
Jesus Christ.
Ordered.
This guy's prepping over here.
Instacart.
You don't go to the store? Guy like you?
Not really.
Really?
It's next to the school and by law. It's within 50 feet.
My hands are tied here.
How am I supposed to eat?
Can somebody move this playground? I'm starving. I'm not looking.
Out there with a ruler. Back up.
Yeah, that's good. Anytime, any bonus like that,
Sure.
that's all right.
So what organization do you think would be letting it fly willy-nilly like that? They're not going to notice their bottom line with a double cheese order.
Here's the thing. The more I go through life, the more experience that I get as an aging man, I realize.
What have you learned on the couch?
A lot. A lot.
Let me know.
A lot.
My goddamn recliner's broken. Learn that.
Johnny Sack really had it coming in season 5.
Sure.
There's not really anybody tending the light at the end of the tunnel. Regardless of the organization, of how trusted you think they are, all right, or it doesn't matter. There's just think, I don't know. I don't want to disparage anybody.
Do it.
Let's just say
This is the new format. Edgy. Go after Costco or whoever.
Stofers. Everybody deals with certain. Hey, a whole shipment was wrong. The machine didn't work. It got 2 pepperonis. It got this. It got that. I'm just using Stover's as an example. It's a great company. I love their French bread pizza and their lasagna. Don't get me wrong. I was using them in the royal sense. You understand what I'm saying?
It's not the royal sense, but sure.
You know what I mean.
You name names, you fucking narc. We've gone over this on Patreon. You're a rat bastard. You're a fucking Karen, dude. What, are you writing letters to fucking Johnny Stouffer?
And you dirtbags at Burger King. Let me tell you something right now.
Mistake my ass.
It happens all the time. There's the quality control.
But this was the opposite. This was a
There's a
mistake.
bonus.
That's still quality control.
He's
You
not
think they
wrong.
want to be giving out double pizzas to some dirtball who's not even walking to the grocery store?
Yeah, but the good folks at Wegmans got it like that, bro.
Wegmans.
Oh, yeah.
You're
You're
ordering from a Wegmans?
in Queens?
Yes, sir.
Was it from Long Island?
Nah, it's like a couple miles away. It's close.
It's got to be Long Island. A couple miles away. It's probably Long Island.
You know, I never really
Just
did
go
my
to the
due
A
diligence.
grocery
couple miles
store,
away
man.
in Queens might as well be fucking Connecticut.
Take a walk. Get some fresh air. Go to the store. Wander around.
You're a weird bird.
Take
dude.
one of your edibles.
Whoa. I'll take
Drugs.
2.
Yeah, go to the store.
Instacart's nice.
Extra cheese.
I
huh?
got something for you.
Not an extra cheese guy on the frozen pizzas. Not really an extra cheese guy on pizza, believe it or not. I know it's an unpopular opinion.
I don't
mean to
disagree.
cause any trouble.
I don't disagree. I'm right there with you.
I'm with you,
I
too.
know we're in the middle of an election year.
But getting hit with the double cheese makes me feel like everybody's skimping. It was delightful.
I totally get it. I'm right there with you. I went to. Have you ever had to show your apartment? An apartment you were staying in, and then you were like, the lease is up, and you had to. So someone's gonna come in at noon to look at it, like the tenant, like new possible tenants. Have you ever had to do that?
No, but we had to do it when we were looking for the old apartment that we had, and we came across this hive of dirtbags.
Dude, I went to one the other day that was like, they were like mid-meal, and they scurried out. I'm
Yeah.
like, there was dirty dishes everywhere.
I might have told you about this
half-drank sodas.
years ago, but the broad still brings it up that she's like, I never want to feel like those people. It was this dark, dingy apartment, and they were in there. The place smelled like weed. It was all smoked out, and we rolled in, and they were huddled around a pizza with a 2-liter. I think they were sharing the 2-liter. I didn't see any cups.
Fucking poking forks. Hey, get out of here. This is my double G's.
It was a first floor apartment.
Ah.
Okay, but
Bad.
hold on, but it had the basement window. The windows were high.
It was probably like a little bit lower. Like it was an
No,
underground.
it was a big pre-war building out in Queens, but for some reason it had like the slit windows up top. It was so dark in there.
Terror gun to come out.
It looked like a place where
It's like the goddamn Alamo.
like Vought owned it. That's where they created Homelander. That's what it looked like. It was dark and dingy in there, and they were holding around a pizza, and they were shocked that we were there, and they were trying to be like as if they were having a party. Like, oh, you guys want a piece of pizza or something like that? And then at some point, we walked through the living room, and the girl knocked over the 2-liter into the pizza. Man,
One guy shoots himself. This is all I had. God damn it.
yeah, they were definitely getting chased out of that place.
That reminds me.
Bad.
What'd
you look at yesterday?
An apartment.
Yeah?
Yeah. Stunk. Nice building. Cool, decent layout.
Telling you, man, the devil you know.
It for sure. No, this is a nicer building, but still like one of those old pre-war fucking Washington Heights buildings. But you walked in, I was just like, dude, I wouldn't have dinner here. This is fucking crazy, man.
It's just a guy sharpening a knife.
Yeah, I'm like, you guys, dude, there was the dog. They had.
Just give me an eighth and let me get out of here.
Now I gotta go. The car's double parked. It's the dealer that wants to smoke with you. Now I actually gotta wrap it up. I gotta
They
go.
used to give me so much anxiety.
I brought my own scale. You seem cool, but you know how it is.
I'm actually getting this for a friend, so I gotta make sure.
The guy with his own scale. Shut up. Get out of here. Kip, this is Fume.
Shout out to Fume, baby.
Shout out to Fume. Gang, when you're trying to kick the old bad habits, Fume is the way to go. We're talking about flavored air that tastes delicious.
Ooh.
No chemicals, nothing like that.
Nope.
Get you to do the little fidgets there. Get you with the hand-to-mouth thing that you like without all the bad stuff.
Yeah, film Fuse the Void. Ditching a bad habit can leave. You still have something to reach for. It's Fume is not a vape. There's no vapor. You can use it anywhere. There's no nicotine. It's not addictive. Non-toxic flavors. It's a guilt-free alternative to a bad habit.
There you go.
There's no batteries. You're not going to be fiending out looking for a charger, a plug. You got a thing.
Scratching,
it's
itching.
It's always ready to go, baby. It looks awesome. The weighted. It's got a high quality design. Like the big man said, it's made to fidget. It's got a little spinner on it. It calms the anxiety with magnets, snaps, clicks, the whole thing. You can adjust the airflow dial, and it makes a satisfying sound. Fume continuously invests in third-party studies to ensure the safety of their products. Fume is backed by doctors in the U.S. They got the flavors are out of this world. They got crisp mint, orange, vanilla. You taste it. It's fantastic. Anything else is not as good. Fume is it. Fume has served over. Sorry, I got a little twisted there. Fume has served over 300,000 customers.
Look at that.
Hachi, Mott's an army. And you can be the next success story. For a limited time, use the code GARBAGE to get a free gift with your journey pack. Head to tryfume.com. That's tryfume, TRYFUM.com. Use the code GARBAGE for your free gift with your order today.
Do it. Kip, let's talk about Manscaped, baby.
Shout out to Manskizaped.
Yeah, an OG podcast sponsor from Jump. Absolutely fantastic product. They just keep improving it. They never settle. They just try to keep getting better and better and better and better. Ladies and gentlemen, let's make this a smooth sack summer.
Oh, baby.
Keep them tight down there. Keep them fresh.
Whether you're playing in the summer sun, make sure you're groomed from pubes to bum. A little bit of rhyming for you.
There you go.
Join the 10 million men worldwide who have trusted Manscaped. God darn, 10 million people that trusted Manscaped. With their exclusive offer, you get 20% off.
It's a lot of nuts.
Plus 20 million nuts, conservatively.
Clean as a whistle.
You get 20% off plus free shipping when you go to manscaped.com. Use the code GARBAGE. Summertime and the trimming's easy. Woo! It's their 5th generation trimmer. It features 2 interchangeable next-gen skin-safe blade heads, baby. They got the Manscaped Performance Package 5.0 Ultra. It's everything you need to keep that tight summer hairless bod. Like we said before, you get 20% off plus free shipping with the code GARBAGE at manscaped.com. That's 20% off plus free shipping with the code GARBAGE at manscaped.com. It's smooth sack summer, baby. Get on board or get left behind. Allegedly, I had, sold small denominations of marijuana at a time in college.
Oh, not allegedly for me. I did that shit.
Oh, hey, the goddamn family program for the purposes of YouTube monetization.
Statute of limitations. I didn't know that.
I was a pusher, man.
Really? Corner guy?
Can't ban the snowman.
Man, I bet you thought you were real hot shit.
Not at all.
Did you have a gun?
Pusher man makes it sound like you're just cutting up outside of a pool. You're just knocking guys in.
I got my phone on me. It was a way to make a quick buck. I had friends who were carried certain weight, no pun intended, in the drug trafficking game.
So I assume you would front me this, and
50 Cent was huge at the time.
You're going to your economics class in a bulletproof vest, yellow Hummer,
Got one of those
front.
G-Unit tank tops on.
Hummer with the Lamborghini doors.
But a guy called. I was a big 0.9 guy. You're getting 0.9. You want a gram, you're getting 0.9. And
Did you have a scale and everything like that?
I did, but this was.
Did you pack it up?
Yeah.
You have your titties out when you did it? Make sure you weren't stealing from yourself.
I'm not proud of this, kids. Don't do this.
How did I never know this?
I'm sure I've mentioned it at some point. It was we would
You're like Jay-Z.
What? He sold short grams and probably pissed his pants while he was doing it.
I
You
did
a cop, man?
get
Are you a
scared a
cop?
couple times. I did. I'm
got
not
so-
built out for the game.
Man.
You're wound too tight, dude.
You would have
I was looking out the windows before I even got the bag. You know, and I was like, what the fuck?
You would've-
Man, that car's been there all week. They know about me. Guy, I got flashy. A guy this big, this flashy. I shouldn't have worn that black T-shirt. God damn it, I'm so stupid.
Just some kid,
walking around Temple in a mink coat.
some kid at a police station getting grilled. They're like, "Give us a name." Like, all I know is he goes by Mr. Neptune.
The feds
I
are
don't want
out
to bring
there.
up any RICO charges or nothing.
It's all the bags have a trident stamped on them.
That blue Kippy.
The flatbread freak strikes again.
Wait a minute. Hold on. You got to tell me the whole story now. What semester of college is this?
When are the payments for the books due?
Not senior year. Sophomore year.
Sophomore year.
Yeah.
Okay. And was it a situation? How many semesters did you do? Did you do it the whole year?
Oh, a couple of times. It would be like, everybody would be like kind of down on cash.
So you would go to your buddies who had product, and you would say, "Hey, front me, and I'll pay on the back end." I assume that's what it was. Or were you paying up front?
I forget. Either way, I don't know. I think maybe we got it on the front. I forget.
Because that's something you would be trustworthy with.
Yeah, because I don't dabble in
You don't
the
smoke.
I don't dabble in it.
Yeah.
So that's what would happen. I don't know how in the weeds we get here.
I don't think anybody's looking for you.
That's what you think. Till they fucking get me and this whole thing comes down.
You think you're Pitbull? What do you
Pitbull? What? How out of touch are you? What, you think you're fucking MC Hammer or Vanilla Ice or somebody? Pitbull. Yeah, you know that big gangster rapper Pitbull.
Mr. Worldwide.
Yeah. I mean, you're an idiot. Everybody would get their own quantity. We would split a larger quantity.
Okay.
Right? Everybody
Would you go out and get that? Would you be in on that pickup?
That would come to the house. A boy of mine would come to the house.
Okay.
And we'd be partying, and we'd be call him like, "Hey," he's like, "I'm coming down next week." We'd be like, bring the goods, bring your stuff.
Bring that gram. We'll split it up.
Yeah, I had a quarter of a gram one time. And I forget how this whole story started, but whatever. So then everybody would have theirs. My idiot friends would smoke most. They were doing it to be like, I can smoke for free for the 2 weeks or whatever.
Sure.
Of like,
If I rip
hey, I'll
off a-
sell half. I'm going to smoke half. And then they'd come to fucking...
You'd wait them out.
Oh, sure.
War of
Take them into
attrition.
deep waters. I rope-a-doped them.
I thought you'd be around here eventually.
No, and then, but I remember one time this kid gotta be dead by now. He was one of those kids that dropped out of. He probably listens actually.
Who would call you up? Hey man,
I'm
you
in
got
college.
anything?
So we'd be at parties, and it'd be like, oh, just tell, everybody's living. First of all, everybody's living in houses of like 7 or 8 dudes. So I just tell the one dude at the house, like, yo, I'm holding.
And what would be the most you would have on you at one time? Just little grams, right?
Yeah, we'd get like an
$20?
ounce or two and put it into grams.
$20?
$20 what?
How much are the grams?
I forget. Maybe they were 30 back in the day
For a gram?
for a good gram of weed.
Jeez.
We sold them for 30, but it was right when good weed hit.
Yeah, this was good weed.
But we knew we were
So
ripping
I was
people off.
told. Schwiggets.
Oh, man. I would love to see your handoff. Doing this
Nervous Nelly.
Did the chicks know that you were in the game?
Sure, I guess. I mean, it wasn't.
What are you talking about? He had screens in the back headrests.
Yeah, the fucking
back
TVs
row.
of the loom.
Sleeping with a gun under his pillow.
The pepper grinder. But whatever, this kid came over. Tony or Nick, Greg, I forget. He was like a year or two older than us. Dropped out of college, but still lived on campus.
Cool guy.
Yeah, still lived in my buddy's house.
Woo, woo. We got a cool guy alert.
Became a chef, or not a chef, became like a short order cook. So he was always rolling around in the
different.
Yeah, no, I know. I caught myself. He was always rolling around in the chef pants. You know what I mean? Looking for a bag of shrubs.
I've gotten fucked up with guys in chef
Yeah.
pants. Ain't been to work in 2-3 days. Still got the pants on. Man, been there.
So so he caught me one time. He had a scale, or a scale showed up mid-deal. And he was like, I wasn't like standing on the corner like, weed or nothing. It was like kids would come over, we'd have a heater, whatever, chill for a minute, whatever it was.
So, hey, you fellas want to do some business? Fuck do you think you are?
I got a briefcase. Open it up, it's 1 gram. It's 0.9s in there.
The rest is your underwear.
one of those little bags.
These are my snacks.
One of those little bags with the aliens on it.
You guys want any Cheez-Its or anything while you're here?
The polyester cheese aren't for sale.
Don't even look at them.
I kill a bunch.
You bring a soda that large to my house, you know I'm going to need a taste.
These girls with you? He's partying tonight?
Don't be shy. Come on in. Patting motherfuckers down. Oh, my God.
But a scale appeared mid-transaction. And I guess word.
The hell is that?
I guess word had traveled that I was beating bags. That motherfucker gave you 0.7.
You got busted cold.
Yeah, giving him 0.9.
What is it? 10?
1.
1.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, but it's a scumbag move because then it's like every 10 that he sells, he gets 1 more to sell.
Yeah. That's product at the end of the day. I'm stepping on this stuff.
Fucking Stringer Bell. This fucking dirtbag.
I got a burner. You need any more, just beat me.
Bunch of baking soda around the house. You're not even cooking.
Call me the Pyrex King.
Little ruffle bag boy.
That's pretty good, little ruffle bag boy.
Man.
Yeah.
And what do your boys say?
Oh, what the hell? He's like, that looks a little light. I'm like, nah, I did it myself. You're good, And then whatever I got. I don't know if there was one on the taste, something. And he's like, that's 0.9, dude, or 0.8, whatever it was. And I was like, yeah, my bad. You
Shoot him?
I get it. Tie up loose ends. No. I was embarrassed. I probably gave him an extra half a G just to put this under the
I'm
rug.
sorry. Here you go.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, tell your friends. You steak.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
that's
wasn't cut out
all
for the life. I don't know what you want from me. I tried. I dabbled. I was an entrepreneur at a young age. It is what it is. You know what I mean?
I've always been an end user.
I'm well aware. I heard about you.
Trust me with that shit.
All right, but we got a gosh darn family episode, gang. As you know, when you sign up for the old Patreon down there, we will answer your garbage question on the air. The homies get the first crack at it. How you doing? This one, this is more of a hack. This is from Jay. $10 goon, never had one read.
$10 goon, I like that.
Is it garbage to use a prepaid card to book an Airbnb? My homie uses a Venmo card to book so that if there's any extra BS charge, there's no money on the card.
Does that work?
I think so. You can get a prepaid credit card, I'm sure.
I just put a credit card down for something that you had to put a credit card down for, but they don't charge you until you check in. Ain't nothing on that fucker.
Yeah. I respect
luck.
that because, fuck Airbnb with all those charges and all those. I mean, Airbnb is killing themselves for sure.
Yeah?
We were a big Airbnb family
But all hotels.
They might be onto this.
Probably.
Yeah, they don't accept them.
They got a couple times.
I believe so.
Is the Venmo credit card a prepaid card?
It can be. I got a Venmo credit card.
Look at you.
No big deal.
All that drug money.
Man, the numbers come off that thing real quick. Like the name and everything. Oh, dude, it's like 2 weeks and it's a blank card. You can't read the numbers or anything and shit like that. It's bad.
Those things feel like they're exclusively for use at those Bitcoin ATMs that you see.
Yeah, they're also, I don't like it. It's vertical. Like, it's, you know how, like, most cards are horizontal and they're like,
oh, get out of here.
It's vertical and it's like fucking.
Like an underage license?
Kind of, yeah. I got to be in by 11.
That took me a minute with the Amex that they put the numbers on the back.
Sure.
I don't trust that at all. But then I realized that's rich guy shit. Put the numbers on the back, the whatchamacallit code on the front.
Yeah, it's just like, you're just trying to be different. And it's a 4-digit code instead of a 3-digit code.
Sure.
What are we doing?
Well, you ever sign your name on the card?
No. I've told you before, my mom growing up she had a picture.
She had the picture.
She had the picture on it.
Yeah, those are out now.
Yeah.
Nobody uses them.
Yeah. I'm real lackadaisical with it. Everybody, I feel it's like, do you remember, like, anybody can use anybody's credit card, right? Like, if you go to a store, no one's asking for ID, especially now with the taps and shit. I've never been asked for anything ever. Using, like, you know, my parents, if I had to, like, go to the store for them or whatever, or work, or, I mean, like, how many times do Toby and Luke, when we're on the road of, like, hey, I'm going to get whatever, we give them.
It's all the tap.
It's all the company. No one's ever asked for, like, no one's ever come back once of, like, hey, they said I can't use it or whatever.
Yeah, they used to. I think it used to be, was the move, was they used to. You have ID? You have to have ID. When do you have to have ID?
I've never been asked for fucking ID.
Hotel, they ask you for ID.
Yeah, of course. Renting a car.
But we use the same card for everybody.
Yeah, they don't care.
Yeah, they don't.
Well, I think probably because, like, the technology of, like, catching it and canceling it before it goes through. Before, you would have to wait 22 days, get your statement, and be like, oh, this charge at so-and-so isn't mine, but it's already paid. It's already gone through. That guy's gone on the way. Now it's like, oh, that charge isn't mine. That charge isn't mine. Instantly.
Think of how long the credit card company or the business had to wait to get paid from that. It's crazy.
What do you mean?
Like when you were doing that thing?
Oh, the chunk? Yeah.
They had to then send those into the credit card company to get charged and then get paid. That probably took like 2 months.
Yeah, it sucks.
Now, out of the account.
Prime time, baby. Take it how you want it. All right, let's see here. This one's from Cliff. Ever cash in your change jug to pay the dentist for getting a tooth pulled? God damn, that ain't good, dude.
I had free dental pulls.
Yeah.
As you know.
As a family friend.
Uh-huh.
I can't remember the last time I cashed.
Those are yanks, dude.
Yeah.
They're yanking bones out of your face.
Yeah.
That's a smash and grab job for you.
Yeah, they would. Yeah, there was. It was always understood that I can't do work on it. I pull it if you want. That was it. Wow. One time he did it no Novocaine because he was at an office where he wasn't really in that tight. He's like, I can't use any Novocaine.
What kind of dentist isn't in an office that tight where he's not allowed to use the stuff?
Because it was.
Hey, listen, they don't know I'm here, man.
He was doing it for free.
Jesus. Oh, okay.
It was real loose anyway.
For sure.
I know the dentist office don't have them, but I feel like they had like a C rating, like a restaurant.
Sure. Yeah.
Grade pending.
Yeah, dude.
Just waiting on some shit.
The treasure chest is just stuffing around the office.
The
some staples.
The FDA's breathing down my neck. You're like, what, dude?
I've got to make this quick.
If anybody asks, you just came in for a drink.
It's all done by candlelight. All right, this one's from Gut Cassidy. Never had one read. $10 trash here. My dad's invitations to his third wedding referred to him as Big Dave and as his wife Mean Mary.
Whoa.
That's a fucking... That's a real third wedding type shit.
That's third wedding vibes.
That's like, we don't care. We're having fun with it. She's a bitch. I'm fat. Let's go.
That's got matching tattoo vibes written all
Sure.
over.
That's a Vegas honeymoon or someplace that they like to go.
Like, hey, we love Hilton Head Island or something.
Yeah, Hilton Head's a good one.
Uh-huh.
Myrtle Beach.
Oh, dude, I loved Myrtle Beach. Loved it. It's great. It's a great time, dude. I love a trashy, good time.
You like Dewey? Have you been down to Dewey? You never did that show in Dewey at the Starboard.
I did with you, yeah.
You did.
Remember, that was one of the times where I almost really wanted to fight that guy in the front row. Do you remember that? He was sitting there and just fucking being a dick. Front row. Great show. Great show. On paper looks like it's going to be a nightmare because, like, it's chaotic, but they're all in there for the show. But it's a bar. It's an active bar.
You would like Dewey Beach, Delaware. Shout out to the Starboard.
Shout out to the Starboard. And then they go, show's starting. And you're like, you're sending me to the wolves here. But it ended up, they're all there. They've all paid. They all pay attention. It's great.
Just a guy doing the knife game between his fingers.
You're not wrong. He was sitting in the front row, and, like, I made fun of him. I'm up there, bebopping and scatting to save my life here. It's going pretty well.
Were you still selling at the time or no?
Maybe probably on the weekends. Probably beat this guy on a bag. That's why I didn't like me. So he's going.
Well, if it was a Mr. .7.
He turned.
Put a scale on my table. Watched him sweat.
He made me right when I came through the door.
You don't need all that. That's when you pretend like you're a cop.
Yeah. He took I was riffing on him, whatever, politely, not, and he took a bottle. He sat in the front row.
Oh, yeah, a bottle of ketchup
and he took a bottle of ketchup, opens it up, like the short, like, squeeze ones, and was like, if the next joke's not funny, I'm going to fucking smash this and squirt you with ketchup. And I lost it. I was like, dude, I'm not telling another fucking joke. Suck my dick. Get the fucking. I've lost it. I think they came and got him out of there or something. I was like, I had stopped trying to be
Points
funny.
at his head. I'll do it, man. Back up.
Grabs a waitress. Everybody play it cool.
It's one of those things where you felt so disrespected.
I will fuck your shirt up.
That stain don't come out either.
It's not even my shirt. It's my brother's shirt.
Don't do it, man.
That's a crazy move.
Isn't that insane? I was like, fuck you. I felt so disrespected. I was like, I am no longer a comedian. I want to fight you in a bar right now.
We probably rolled into that town on fumes. We probably needed that cash that night.
Oh, 100%.
Shared a hotel?
We couldn't.
Meanwhile, Foley would have just opened his mouth.
Take the bottle with me. What do you got now, tough guy?
That guy's shirt rips off.
You're sucking out of the air like Kirby, dude.
You throw a couple of fries in there, huh? Tough guy?
Yeah, I remember I remember there was an issue with, on the ride down to that show, New York to Delaware.
A toll issue?
No, active credit card issue of who's.
Oh, who could, yeah.
Who was going to put the deposit down. And I think they had done it, maybe.
Yeah, they had done it.
But we were like, if they don't, all right, I can get 100. Like, you have to put cash down, and it's always like double when it's
that
cash.
show really played ball, man. The hotel that they had, check in, not even a hey, how you doing? You're all
it was
set.
like, oh, here you go, here are the keys.
It was a good time.
Motel, and then we were swimming in the pool in the motel. I remember that before the show.
Nice.
Little motel dipper.
Yeah, I love Dewey.
Yeah,
it was all right, man.
And I remember getting fucked up there too.
Fucked up.
They had that patio outside where you could crank heaters.
I feel like we stayed for a day or something like that. We didn't leave the next day.
I don't know. I think we went down real early. We had that whole day.
Yeah.
I forget. I don't know. We had a good time though.
Kev, let's talk about Mando.
Oh, that Mando.
Let's talk about staying fresh and clean all day long. Gang, simplify your travel with Mando's 4-in-1 acidified cleansing bar. It's a 5-ounce bar that does the work of shampoo, face wash, body wash, and deodorant.
Ooh-wee.
Clinically proven to control odor for 24 hours. Mando's 4-in-1 acidified cleansing bar was formulated with a gentle alpha hydroxy acid that stops odor at the source. Look at that.
Regular soap can't do that because the pH is too high. This simplifies your hygiene routine, and it's the only thing you really need to pack. You can get it in 3 cologne-quality scents. Mount Fuji is fresh and woodsy. I'm a little fresh and woodsy. The big man likes a bourbon leather. It's sweet and sophisticated. T-Bone's a pro sport, it's clean and citrusy. Mando starter pack is perfect for new customers. It comes with a solid stick deodorant, cream tube deodorant, 2 free products of your choice, baby. You can get the mini body wash or the deodorant wipes, plus you get free shipping. Also, that ain't the best news. We have a discount code that'll help you get hooked on our favorite smelling whole body deodorant on the market. New customers get $5 off a starter pack with our exclusive code GARBAGE. That equates to over 40% off your starter pack.
There you go.
Use the code GARBAGE at shopmando.com. One more time, that's shopmando.com, shopmando.com. Shopmando.com, do it.
Let's go.
But I love that. I love the dirt bag summertime party.
Mm-hmm.
That kind of. There's a car peeling out, trying to be cool a block away.
A lot of peeing in the pool.
Lot of peeing in the pool.
A lot of peeing in the ocean.
Mhm.
Peeing in the lake.
Yeah. I remember we went to St. Pete with my family, and the only cab we could get for, like, there was like 15 of us was this big, like, boat type thing. Do you know what I mean? It's like imagine like a duck boat, but he drives around, he plays music, there's lights, and I was like, you're allowed to have beer. He stopped and got his beers, and I was like, I just need to be in this car. Like, I don't need to go to the restaurant.
Let's
like,
go.
Let's just fucking, my whole family, like, this is the best. I'm like, we are
Trash.
straight trash alcoholic.
I like it.
All right, let's see here.
Well, congrats to Mean Mary and who's a Big Dave?
Big Dave and Mean Mary. Mean Mary is a great nickname
She can cook.
for abroad.
She can cook.
Yeah.
She's got a dip that comes around the Super Bowl.
Oh, that's
that'll
Mean
knock
Mary.
your socks off.
But you know
Mary
she's a sweetheart.
has minimum 2 crock pots.
Yeah.
Sure.
She, I picture her with those old school, like, faded, thin tattoos, too. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
It's like a Tweety Bird, or it says Mean Mare, or like Big Mare, or something like that.
Probably got a lemon square recipe that'll blow your brains out.
After a couple drinks, she says some wild shit like, you know, I was in Cheap Trick's tour bus one time. You're like, whoa, what, dude?
Big Dave didn't know about that, huh? Or maybe he did, and that's why he likes her.
Okay.
He's a little freak, you know what I'm saying?
All right, whatever you say.
That's how
Big
you
Dave.
get in the third marriage.
Um,
You like the dirt.
She seems like she's the woman who will be like, I'm nice until you cross me. You know what I mean? That, like, she is a sweetheart.
Sure.
But she loses it, and she don't mind telling you she loses
Probably
it.
not afraid to send something back at a restaurant, though.
Yes.
Oh, no, you got to do it a little bit more.
Mean Mary's got that one drink that no one wants her to. Oh, she got into the Sambuca.
Yeah. No more SoCo for Mean Mare. That's how she got her name, Mean Mare.
Probably cooking wine. She's into the Marsala. Look out.
This one is from Barry Bonbons. Is it garbage to really appreciate the quality of pavement you're driving on? Where I'm from, the roads ain't so nice. That's good. When you're as a driver, you get on something nice, you go, oh, your shoulders lower a bit, you start, it's clean living, baby.
That's a goddamn home run,
That's
man.
all right. That's really good. It really changes.
What, they just do this?
Uh-huh. The dial and the volume knob goes up a little bit. Maybe a good pavement sig.
AC gets about 3 degrees colder. I don't know why. Man, there's stretches of the Jersey Turnpike that are like that.
Yeah.
Clean living. Because there is a section, the streets in New York are crazy sometimes.
Brutes.
But
No good.
there's a specific section coming down 2nd Avenue, right near the Midtown Tunnel, between 36th and 34th Street. All right, it's like a Range Rover testing site. It's just bumps.
It's like and they also have like
You're doing this for, I swear to God, for 2 blocks.
the huge manhole
It's
that's like not
crazy.
paved around. You just like some guys just truck it,
Dude,
You
it's
can feel it on the bottom of the gas tank. Crunk.
I can't remember his name. The streets in Chicago, notoriously terrible, potholes everywhere. There's a comic. I can't remember whose joke it was, but one of my favorite jokes ever was every street in Chicago looks like Seal's face.
Jesus Christ, Toby.
Jesus,
Seal could be a listener.
That's your favorite joke ever?
We're trying
About
to get,
potholes, yeah.
trying to get him on the show.
Talented artist. Okay.
Hey, no one's saying that. No one's saying he's not.
I love a nice road.
It really does. There's a really good scene in Seinfeld where Kramer adopts the highway and
So
turns
luxurious.
it. Yeah, and he turns a 2-lane highway because he personally adopts a
Turns
highway.
a 4-lane into
4-lane
2
into a 2-lane, and it's a lane. The look on her face, she's like, "Ooh!" I go,
Yeah.
I felt that fucking.
Great.
Oh, it's not. You don't have to be like super focused and looking.
And you don't
living's
see
easy.
it that much anymore. It's crazy. You don't. They're always working on it.
Sure.
There's a street by my apartment they've been working on for like 6 years.
Mhm.
What the hell could it be? Is there a UFO down there?
I saw. No, this reminds me. I was in the Burbs not too long ago. You know how like they got to get the
Nice streets down there.
steamroller, right? That's what they're called. The big, man, those things are
Great.
guy driving in the street, like he's going to another job, wherever it was. He's going to. They're doing like,
He's driving that thing down the street?
well, like let's just say he's doing. I'm making up numbers, but he's doing First Street, and he's got to get to Fifth Street. He's not going to put it on the
Okay.
back of a car. Like you've seen them, or like a backhoe or whatever driving.
Okay.
You've never seen that?
No, I don't think so. I've seen the bulldozer driving.
Yeah, same concept. He's going to
But-
it. I mean, that bulldozer didn't leave the office and be like, all right, I gotta go 15 miles.
But with the steamroller, I figure you wouldn't be able to drive that on hardened paved streets because you could crack it or mess it up.
Yeah, that's how you get more work, baby.
Guy's out there shaking bushes. I
That's
don't know
what
what to
I'm
tell
talking
you.
about, Toby.
He's creating
That's what
leads.
I'm talking about. Good thinking. Yeah.
No, I got it.
6 months, I'll be back here.
Yeah, what up, pussy?
You got to think if he's driving on it to finish it.
Yeah, but that's soft. That's soft road. It's still hot. That's why they use those things.
I understand. I whatever. Unless this guy went rogue. Whatever. He was banging a right, kind of like he didn't really stop either. I guess there's a lot of momentum on them joints.
I don't even know how they drive.
Dude, he banging a right, heater in the mouth on his cell phone, and I was just like, this guy is a goddamn professional. Whipping work.
Did he have the suicide wheel?
I couldn't tell. I was moving pretty fast.
What's a suicide wheel?
the little knob?
The little knob.
Ah.
I told you, Pat put one on us. It's like Geo Tercel.
Why is that called a suicide wheel?
I don't know, man, but Pat would.
Yeah, Pat. If you
pretty
know
sweet.
anything about my boy Pat, suicide wheel on like a proper grandma car.
I wouldn't mind getting one of those.
That was the same car we used to take bags.
Reckless in reverse, dude.
Sure, dude. Just whipping real work.
You get your elbow in there. That's nice.
That, and he worked at a car dealership, and he got his hands on the big Mack truck
Emblem.
Bulldog,
Love those.
and
things.
had Vinny with the skinny fucking put that on the hood of that same car. Fucking Fast and Furious was big at the time. No, he was an actual adult.
All right.
All right, let's see here. This one's from Fran. Any of your boys ever drink gas on accident? Jesus Christ. My dad was working on a lawnmower and had gas in a beer can. I mean, dude, anytime gas is in another receptacle, you're jammed up. You're behind the eight ball. That's not even,
Doesn't it eat through it?
no.
It doesn't want like a water bottle. Gas won't eat through that.
I mean, maybe if it's, I don't, not in the short term, maybe if it sat for like, eat through it.
Yeah. Thought it would like melt through it or burn through it.
No,
I don't think we'd be using gas like that if it was like
Corrosive.
instantly corrosive.
Yeah, because I feel like I've seen people stab holes in the top of a water bottle and squirt it on stuff, get the flames going.
Yeah, we used to. I mean, back in my pyro days, before I was pushing, we would. I dabbled in the fire in the flame trade.
Fireman, fireman.
Yeah, you always put gas in a water bottle or a soda can or whatever. Yeah.
Never did that. Put in a soda can ever. Always in a proper receptacle.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
That
Always
is
got yelled
pussy shit.
at.
Yeah, I mean, well, I'm not doing it with my mom. Get yelled at. I'm doing it with my fucking high idiot buddies.
Let me get a hit off of that.
We're lighting a hacky sack on fire and playing flaming hack.
Ooh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's a good time.
Yeah, it got dangerous. My boy Liam's I'll never forget them. They were cargo sweatpants went up in flames because they had all the little dust bunnies on them or whatever. All the little pilling. Man, those things. I'm kidding. It was at Flip's house. Yikes.
Game off.
Oh, you're going to send this one out, Lee? Yeah.
That's brutal.
Yeah.
I know when you're siphoning gas, that's a tricky situation. When you're sucking it out of the hose,
Sure.
that could get in your mouth.
My stepdad was big on that. That, like, he would,
do that?
yeah, not like stealing gas, but he was a mechanic. Like, he was a mechanic, so it was constantly like, he would build, like, they were like building race cars and shit like that. So it was dude, he would just,
Wonder what gas tastes like. I wonder if it tastes the way it smells.
I don't know.
Wouldn't be that bad.
Toby, 2 shots, please.
I test.
2 unleaded.
Set us up.
Yeah, I mean, that's like some dudes that live that mechanic life are like, it's not us. So they're just way closer to those fluids than us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're emptying it out. They're putting it in. They're fucking testing it.
They're not wasting gas.
not wasting gas.
There's still a lot of gas in there.
Mm-hmm. All right, this one's from Foley's Chin Hair. I don't know what that could be about. Never had one read. Is it garbage to say you're related to John Cougar Mellencamp because he married your cousin's cousin? That's
a win. I'm in.
That's not bad. Your cousin's cousin. So that's technically your cousin by name.
Doesn't get the love he deserves, John Cougar Mellencamp.
The Coug?
Got a lot of hits, man.
People love him.
Not a big Coug man. Liked a couple of the hits, but
You're not a Coug, man. You love Myrtle Beach.
yeah, I don't like the. Did he give himself Cougar? That's not a birth name, right?
No, I think the record label gave it to him. His name is John Mellencamp, and I believe that he was young when he got started.
See if you can get a
Johnny Cougar is what they called him, and then it was John Cougar Mellencamp, and now I think it's just John Mellencamp. I don't know if he was ever in love with it.
I would have never. I mean, you got to put your foot down as an artiste and go. You're not calling me fucking the.
Wasn't
Cougar.
the way it was back then. You had to bend to the fucking record company, otherwise they wouldn't make you.
A guy can't call himself Cougar.
His manager dubbed him Johnny Cougar out of his belief that nobody would buy a record by anybody named Mellencamp.
See, there you go.
Fucking loser. That guy should be fired.
I made him a big star. What are you talking about? That's the way it was back then.
What are you talking about? You act like you were an A&R in the fucking 80s. Shut up. You were doing coke and trying to be doing children's theater.
Acting like you were in Chess Records ripping off Motown groups.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
I got a writing credit on that, huh, boys?
I had to put my kids through college.
I get 25 cents every time my girls played. Let's go. Yeah, pay to play, baby. Yeah, dude, he's got a string of hits.
I just don't like the name. But
Jack and Diane, that was one of the first songs I remember hearing as a kid.
I get a good song. Lil Diddy. I get that. I'm with that. I just didn't, as a kid.
He was right under Springsteen to
what
me.
What year did he come out? He was in the
early 80s.
Yeah, to me, like
maybe 79, 80, 81, we're talking. When did Jack and Diane
Is that
drop?
his first song?
I might have had a couple.
He was born in 51, so you would think 70s.
It's my mom's age.
Oop, hang on.
Sure she knows him in the biblical sense.
In the Christian sense?
He dropped the Chestnut Street incident in 1976.
Even that name
That probably
stinks.
wasn't it. When did Jack
He went on a run, dude.
See?
He dropped albums in 76, 78, 79, and 1980. And then 82, 83. This guy's going back to back to back.
That's when he was cooking. When did Jack and Diane come out?
Little Diddy. About your fat ass.
About America.
July 24th, 1982.
July 24th, 1982. Man, that must have been an all right summer.
I just
That
have
pumping on the stereo.
What are you talking about? There's a bunch of people running around, couldn't find their friends because they didn't have phones.
Yeah.
Probably awesome.
I didn't, all that, and I've said this before, but all that 80s shit, as someone who in the 90s was like so old, like it was like so not, it became so not cool in the 90s.
But did you,
as a 90s kid, put yourself in my perspective. I understand I'm talking shit on your generation. I'm just saying, as my perspective as a fucking 8-year-old, I'm looking back and being like, that is corny, old, like that's not cool.
okay.
Morrissey stunk then and he stinks now.
I agree with that. Unless he wants to do the show. Now we'd love to have you. Shout out to the Smiths. Every hot girl in high school had a poster of that guy above their bed. Every single one. But you liked the 70s music, right?
As I got older, yeah. As I started appreciating music. But like,
now still you kind of have a grudge against the 80s music as an older person. It just has that stink to you.
Yeah, it's just got that like, it's fucking
Interesting.
shot in 2D to me. It's like, this isn't, it's no War Pigs. Give me that.
I maybe have a little bit of an issue with some of the stuff that came out. Some of the musical scores in movies. The Yacht Rocky kind of vibe. I have a little bit of the same thing with that. I'll give you that.
Yeah, it's just like, it wasn't cool at the time when
But not Johnny Cougar.
You didn't hear it on the cool radio stations when you're like, I'm sitting in the back of a fucking Ford Taurus looking for some Weird Al to start
But you
playing.
always like the oldies.
The oldies are the oldies, still the oldies for a reason, baby.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Classics.
Shout out to it.
All right, I'll give it to you.
That's all I'm saying.
I'm with you.
But yeah, a cousin's cousin, you can say you're related to the John. I have a theory: is the bigger the star gets, the more leeway I'll give you.
Sure.
You know what I mean? But if you're like, hey, I'm related to Big Marty from Big Marty's Carpets because my cousin's married him, you're like, I don't know about that.
Well, Big Marty's Carpets, I give that goddamn local celebrity. Plus, not to mention the deals that Marty gives out. I'm saying if it's like the one guy from ER that was in like 2 seasons, you don't push that.
Sure.
Like, we got a couple of bozos from our neighborhood that Patty tries to claim.
Who?
A couple of people that grew up in our neighborhood that had some mild success in film and TV in the late 90s.
Gotcha.
Yeah. No need to name any names.
Have you ever seen a little show called Hangin' with Mr. Cooper?
I love that
Good
show,
show.
dude.
What are you
Love
talking
that
about?
show. That was the heyday of television.
Woo! Mark Cooper was all right.
Mark Curry, wasn't it?
Mark Curry, I'm
yeah,
sorry.
Mr. Cooper.
Yeah, Mr. Cooper.
He was like an ex-NBA player or something,
Gym
right?
teacher, yeah.
And then came back to be the basketball teacher.
Always
the
had the
gym teacher.
whistle.
Yeah. It's great.
I told you I've had a re-love affair with my wife and kids.
Great show.
Man,
That was-
the kid's great.
Damon Wayans?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
The
great.
kid's so funny. Very Theo Huxtable.
Sure.
Yeah, he's great.
Is it garbage if you buy a mattress that's worth more than your car? My uncle has a rusted-out 2005 Dodge Caravan and bought a $9,000 Sleep Number bed. Those Sleep Numbers ain't cheap, dude. But
they really get you with those on TV.
the Sleep Numbers?
Yeah.
I think because if you start going, if you can manipulate it in your head of like, oh, I'm going to be a 72, I'll be a 78.
I would never sleep. I would constantly be adjusting it.
You're not wrong.
And then it would be 69 every time because I think it's funny.
Mm-hmm. I'm a Helix man, and by the end of the day, everybody knows that. But can you get me the price on a 2005 Dodge Caravan? Maybe I buy one. It's got to be what? $800? $1,000? A 2005 Dodge Caravan?
No, more than 800. 2,500. Out the door. That runs and works.
Think about how many cars are like that run and work. That's what I'm saying.
18,000 on cars.com.
What,
There you
Toby? That's not right.
That's what I'm
Got
saying.
a whale here. Shut up.
They're
It's right this way,
Yeah,
Mr.
Toby,
McMullen.
all right. What, you want 2 of them?
4Gs, Carfax. 4Gs, 5Gs, 6.4, 4.5,
4 Gs.
For a 2005 Dodge Caravan?
2,800, 2,100, 2,500,
$6,000?
13,000.
How many miles?
On which one? Let's look at the 2,500 one.
Interesting trades?
165,000.
165,000.
Yeah.
God damn.
Takes a look and keeps
Get
on
another
taking.
60 out of that. Right?
What do I look like? I don't know. I never drank gas. I ain't no mechanic. Fuck you breaking my stones
I'm
for?
having coffee.
Oh, God.
For a minute, Patty and Terry had, I don't know what it was. It wasn't a separate one that went up and down, but it did go up and down. This is probably maybe 2004 or something like that. It weighed about 7,000 pounds.
Sure.
I don't know how they got it in there, but I remember we had to move it out. It took like 10 of us to get it out of there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You don't use them unless you're like real old and you want to sit up in bed. Just get a hospital bed at that point.
I think they're hospital beds made to look like regular beds. So
Yeah.
you don't feel like you're in a hospital. So you don't emotionally feel like you're in a fucking hospital bed.
I'm never in bed where I would be sitting up like that. Like, I never sit in bed like that.
I wouldn't mind. I'd probably snore less for sure if I was propped up like that. Me dumb.
Like you're sleeping next to Bubba when they slept back to
back to back, so we don't got to sleep with our heads in the mud.
Yeah, when your wife's sleeping
Sleeping
like
back
that.
to back.
Both mouths open.
Um,
It's raining in there for some reason.
Did anyone in your family ever have the cart that went up the stairs? The chair, the lift chair.
The roller coaster?
Yeah, we pull one in my grandfather's house.
Yeah, we didn't have any evil millionaires in our family.
That thing is built for sliding up, and as you're floating away, you just go, I've cut you out of the wheel.
Yeah. and then you quick
turn.
make the corner. Go. No, never had that.
We bought a used one. We got our hands on
165,000 miles on it.
2005 Dodge Caravan, $6,000. No, we got our hands on one.
Put Lamborghini doors on it, though.
It's got spinning rims. and we had to, make some my stepfather. We had to make some, some modifications. We had to fabricate some stuff to make it work.
Accessible.
They're a little. This one was for another set of stairs that we then put on their set of stairs.
It was one of those ones for the pool.
It's one of those G-force testers. It's just my grandfather flying
as
around.
a kid, you always wanted to take a ride in one of those things.
What?
The thing
pool?
at the pool, yeah.
Yeah, if it moved a little quicker, I would do it now, but that, I feel like you're chum or something. I feel like they're lowering the crate for a great white, the shark cage. Not happening. But that was a good time when that got put in. He would use it, and then he would only use it for the bags. He had too much pride.
Okay.
I'll put the suitcases on there, what
Sure.
I mean? I'm not, you're not,
Sure.
But that was all right.
It's funny, as bad as my knees are now, and still as young as I am, I see that. For
Okay.
what I'm talking about, I'm young.
Sure.
But, yeah, man. I mean, I'll be no stairs in probably
6-7 weeks.
Let's see how the summer goes. But now you think about that, you realize. I remember when I was a kid, I was like, why the fuck do they all live in first floor?
I never got that either.
It's
it's a flight of stairs, you fucking lazy broad. What are you doing? I didn't get it. You get older.
Man, I quit dogging it.
This candy's stale, by the way.
I'll take my pudding now. Yeah.
Yeah, they make name brand of this shit, by the way.
When's my mom coming back?
You want any more coffee, pal? Is that a coffee mate?
Oh, please, another episode of Jeopardy. Blow my brains out in here.
Do you guys not get The Simpsons? Or... Is that like an old person package or something?
Hey, Pop-Up, you make it hotter in here? Jesus Christ. What are you saving it for? You got a week left. You're killing me. Yeah, you see that. A night, no stairs. Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right.
I don't hate it.
It hurts.
Yeah, for sure. Totally. All right, let's see here. This one's just a good time. This is from Big Chewy, $10 homie, never had one read. Mm-hmm. Is it garbage that my whole family was excited that the show Cops was coming to our hometown, Springfield, Missouri? So we all gathered to watch the show just to see our aunt and her boyfriend running from the cops and getting tased.
Oh shit, that's Cheryl.
I wonder.
He does that thing where he stiffens up and falls in the parking lot.
That's the best.
Yeah.
Man, everybody's a tough guy until they
Till
get
that taser comes out.
Go down like a fainting goat.
Oh, that's good. Those things are cute as shit.
playing possum.
But we got to wrap it up, gang. We got to get out of here.
Gang, we love you to death. Grab some tickets to come see us out there in Red Bank, New Jersey at the Count Basie Theater, and make sure you get your tickets for the Route 66 tour that starts September 12th in Chicago, Illinois.
Yes, sir.
We love you, and we'll see you next week.
Peace.